Number 2, shortstop, Olivia Finley. Number 1, catcher, Ashley Dressen. 16, second base, Emma Robledo. 19, first baseman, Kaylee Reyes. 25, third baseman, Cameron Robinson. Number 10, center fielder, Emery St. Pierre. 9, pitching is Avery Holland. Number 8, right field is Madison Kirkham. Number 7, designated player, Giovanna Viveros. And number 4, left field flex player, Robbie Griffin. Number 3, Brooklyn Roby. Number 5, Annabelle Sanchez. Number 12, Ashlyn Weinheimer. And 17, Ella Weinheimer. For the Devine Arabians, number 7, shortstop, Jeanette Rios. 12, second base, is Celia Gutierrez. Number 10, third baseman, Ariana Ramirez. 44, first baseman, Mackenzie McClellan. 00, catching, Allie Taylor. 22, center fielder, Megan Runyon. Number 4, right fielder, Mackenzie Snyder. Number 8, left fielder, Dalton Morse. 11, pitching, Hillary Barnett. Rest of the Arabians, number 9, Dazzling Coronado. 25, Mia Ramirez. Number 2, Leah Herrera. 3, Angelina Rios. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will please rise for the playing of our national anthem. And give me just a second to find it here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. Still haven't seen any umpires as of yet, so the announcer came over and made the comment that we were going to go ahead and do the Star Spangled Banner and the announcing the lineup, so that way when the Blues got here, we'd be ready to go. I've still not seen any Blues, so just hang with us for the time being, and hopefully they're en route and be here momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an umpire. We have one umpire, but one's better than none. So here we go. Top of the first inning. Lady Billies up. Olivia Finley at the plate, and Ashley Dressen will be on deck. High for ball one. Olivia gets that one just foul down third baseline, even up the count, 1-1. On the count here, top of the first. Olivia lays that one down. And the throw across to first is in time for out number one. It'll bring Ashley Dressen to the plate with Emma Robledo on deck.
Number one, catcher Ashley Dressen.
Ball one call. 1-0 the count here with one out in the top of the first. And the pitch. Ashley hits that one towards the shortstop. And throw is in time across the diamond for out number two. Top one here. Two down. Emma Robledo.
Second baseman Emma Robledo.
Emma Robledo coming to the plate with Carly Reyes on deck. Pitcher gets her sign. Change up. Carly gets that. Sorry, not Carly. That's Emma. Off-speed pitch there. She stayed back on it, drove it back up the middle over the second baseman's head there towards center field for first single of the game. So with two outs here.
First baseman Carly Reyes.
Two outs here in the top of the first. We have Emma Robledo at first base with Carly Reyes at the plate, which brings Cameron Robinson on deck. Pitch. Ball one. One of the count here. Lady Billies have Emma Robledo at first and first base over there at two outs. Low for ball two. Pitch. Low and outside for ball three. Three of the count here. Lady Billies have a runner at first, two outs. There's a foul ball over the first base dugout. Brings the count to 3 balls, 1 strike here with 2 outs. Pitch. It's going to be fouled just over the right base dugout. Right field dugout. It's going to make the count 3-2. count here for Carly Reyes. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch for strike 3 to end the top of the first inning. Be back at the bottom of the first. Currently scores 0-0.
Leading off for the Arabians, number 7, shortstop, Jeanette Rios.
Here we go, bottom of the first. Devine up for the first time. Nobody on, nobody out. High for ball 1. Lady Billies defense tonight. You have Avery Holland in the circle, Ashley Dresden behind the plate, Carly Reyes at first. You have Emma Robledo at second, Olivia Finley at third, and Olivia Finley at short, and Cameron Robinson at third.
Heads up, out of play.
Fouled out of play, first baseline. Left fielder, we have Robbie Griffin. Center field, we have Emery St. Pierre. And in right field, we have Maddie Kirkham. 1-1 the count. Never gets her pitch call. Pop up. And foul up. Ashley had a little trouble dealing with the umpire, but was able to get around him quick enough and corral that one for the first out of the inning. That sun's right in a bad spot
Brings back
right
number
now.
12, second baseman, Celia Gutierrez.
Right, so 1 down, nobody on. Bottom of the first. And the pitch. A little inside. Plunks the elbow on the arm there. So runner at first with 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
10, third baseman, Ariana Ramirez.
Umpires adjusting equipment. So we got a runner at first. One out here, bottom of the first. Outside corner, called strike. Runner at first got on, hit by pitch. Avery caught her on the left elbow there. 1-1 the count. Sorry, 0-1 the count with one out. Pop up.
Heads up.
Oh, 2 count here, bottom of the first. With one runner on at first, one out. And the pitch. The line drive just over the top of Emma's head, right into right field. So I put runners at first and second with one out.
Now batting number 44, first baseman Mackenzie McClellan.
Runners at first and second with one out. Avery gets her pitch. Won the count here. Change up. It went about 35 feet instead of 40. So it evens up the count. 1-1. The one out here. Devine has runners at first and second with one out. Coach calls time. Avery gets her sign. Pitch. Ground ball hit back up the gap. Left center field. It's going to score one. So Devine takes the early lead, 1-0. It's a hard hit ball up the gap there between short and second. Devine runners at first and third now with one out.
The bat, 0-0 catcher, Allie Taylor.
One out here, bottom of the first. And the pitch. Just a little low for ball one. Fly ball. Drops in fair. It's going to score a second run. And ball comes across, goes to third, gets past the third baseman. That'll bring the score 2-0.
Number 22, center fielder Megan Runyon.
So one out here. Bottom of the first, Devine up 2-0. Devine has runners at second and third here with one out. Strike one called. Won the count. The pitch. Low for ball one. 1-1 the count. strike 2 call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two strikes, the count on the hitter. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Avery's pitch. Nibbling on that outside corner. She misses. Brings the count to 2-2. And the pitch. Strikeout looking outside corner there for the second out of the inning. So again, recap the lady
Number 4,
Devine.
Mackenzie Schneider.
The Arabians, there it is. Okay, so the Lady Arabians with runners at second and third with 2 outs here, bottom of the first, currently up 2-0. Avery gets her sign, the pitch, ball foul out,
Heads up.
right field line for strike 1. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Again, 0-2 the count here with runners at second and third with 2 outs here at the bottom of the first. And rise ball, laid off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Ooh, just a little bit outside corner. Evens up the count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. 2 outs. A little high for ball 3. So, 3 balls, 2 strikes here with 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Avery gets her sign. Fouled out, back over the
plate.
behind home plate. Count stays full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 call for the 3rd out of the inning. So after 1 complete, Lady Arabians are up 2-0. Lady Billies will be up to bat momentarily.
After 1 complete, the score of the Devine
right, here we are. Top of the second inning. We got Cameron Robinson up to bat for the Lady Billies with Emery St. Pierre on deck. High for ball one. Ooh, got called strike one. Evens up the count, 1-1. One ball, one strike to count. Oh, called strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, Cameron Robinson up to bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes here, starting off the top of the second inning. And the pitch. High and outside for ball 2. Evens it up 2-2. Pitcher gets her sign. And Cameron fouls that one off down the third base dugout, third base line there, into the batting cages. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cam Robinson up to bat, 2-2 count. Top of the second, nobody out. Fouls that one off. Straight back. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3, first out of the inning. It's going to bring Emery St. Pierre to the plate with Avery Holland on deck.
10 center fielder, Emery St. Pierre.
So 1 out here, top of the second, nobody on. Emery St. Pierre at the plate. First pitch called strike. On the count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. To the count on this St. Pierre. 1 out here, top of the second inning. High for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Low inside for ball 2. 2-2 the count here. One out, top of the second. There's a nice hit by Emery right over the second baseman for a single out into right center field. Get base runner on for Avery Holland.
Pitcher, Avery Holland.
Coming up to bat. So with 1 out here, we got a runner at first. Avery Holland up to bat, and is Maddie Kirkham on deck. And the pitch. called strike one. Oh, 1 the count here. 1 out, top of the second. And the pitch. Low and outside for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 apiece. Count.
Heads up.
Fouls that one off. And third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here with Emery St. Pierre at first. And pitch.
Out of play, heads up.
Down third baseline. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here. Emery St. Pierre at first base. There's a line drive that's going to go to the gap, left center. M around second, slides into third. Avery's to second with a stand-up double. So that's going to give the Lady Billies runners at second and third. We have Emery St. Pierre at third, Avery Holland at second. And that brings Madison Kirkham to the plate.
8 right fielder, Madison Kirkham.
With Giovanna Viveros on deck. 1 out here. Bottom of the second inning. And the pitch. Low in the dirt for ball 1. One other count here. 1 out. Top of the second inning. Outside. Wow, called strike for strike 1. Evens up the count, 1 apiece. One and 1 the count here. 1 out. Top of the second. And ball 2. So Maddie was able to stop her swing. So ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lady Billies have runners at second and third with 1 out. Maddie Kirkham at the plate with a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Low and inside for ball 3. 3-1 the count now. The runners at second and third. Devine pitcher's probably going to give her something to swing at here. I don't think she wants to load the bases just yet. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's going to make the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two the count. 1 out. And the pitch. Outside for ball 4. Walk by Maddie Kirkham loads the bases. So Lady Billies have runners loaded on the bases. 1 out.
7 designated player,
Giovanna Viveros up to bat with Olivia Finley on deck. And the pitch. A swing and a miss by Giovanna for strike 1. Pitch inside for ball 1. 1-1 to count. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. And catcher calls time to go have a conference with the pitcher. Once we're done with the game this evening, if y'all are looking for anything to watch, the Lady Billies are playing in San Antonio tonight for the regional finals against Bernie. That game will be broadcast live on Billies.live. Tip-off for that is 7 o'clock. I believe the pregame starts about 6:45. So if you want to watch the Lady Billies compete for the regional championship this evening, again, that's Billies.live. Should start right at 7 o'clock. Pregame starting at 6:45. All right, back to the action here. We got 2 balls, 1 strike to Giovanna Viveros. Bases are loaded with 1 out here in the top of the second. Lady Billies are down 2-0 at the moment. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 evens up the count, 2 apiece. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch. That one fouled back. Keeps the count 2 apiece. Giovanna got a piece of that one. See if she can get another one squared up. There's a big gap out there to left center field. There's actually a pretty big gap in right center field as well. The left fielder and right fielder are playing a little close to the line. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 for out number 2. That brings Olivia Finley to the plate. So we got bases loaded with 2 outs.
2 shortstop, Olivia Finley.
So we got 2 outs here. Top of the second, bases are loaded for Lady Billies. Olivia Finley to the plate. Base runners will be moving on contact with 2 outs. The pitch. Strike 1 called. Won the count here on Olivia. Two outs, bases loaded, top of the second. Outside for ball 1, evens the count, 1 apiece. Won the count. And the pitch. Olivia drives that one down the third baseline for the unassisted force out at third base. So going to the bottom of the second. Lady Arabians up 2-0, up 2-0 on the Lady Billies.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning for the Arabians, number 8 left fielder, Vaughn Morris.
And starting off the bottom of the second here, Lady Billies down 2-0 to the Devine team. Nobody on, nobody out here. Liner out to right field. That's going to
Now
give
batting number 11, pitcher Hillary Barnett.
So one on here, nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. Gets her sign, the pitch. Called strike. On the count here. Runner at first, nobody out. Called strike 2. Oh, to the count here. Nobody out. Runner at first. One ball, 2 strikes. On to the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Get the first out of the inning.
Brings bat number 7, shortstop Jeanette Rios.
So one out here, bottom of the second inning. Devine has a runner at first base, 1 out. And the pitch. And a bunt attempt just rolls foul for strike 1. Count here, 1 out, bottom of the second inning. Devine has a runner at first. And the pitch. Ground ball. Ground ball just got past Emma at second base, out in center field for a single. So Devine has runners at first and second now.
Brings to bat number 12, second baseman, Celia Gutierrez.
1 out here. Bottom of the second. Coach calls time. Out here, runners at first and second. Pitch. There we go. Called strike 1. On the count. Strike 2. To the count here. Devine got runners at first and second with 1 out. A little high for ball 1. Neighbor gets her pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Called strike 3. It's going to be 2 outs now.
10, third baseman, Ariana Ramirez.
So we got 2 outs here, bottom of the second. Devine's got runners at first and second. I'd like to be nice if the Lady Billies could leave them there. 2 outs and the pitch. That one must have been a little outside. Ball 1. One oh the count. 2 outs here, bottom of the second. Ground ball to Olivia, across the diamond to Carly for out number 3. So after 2 complete, the Lady Billies down 2-0 to the Lady Arabians.
After 2 complete, your score, the Devine Arabians 2. Leading off the top of the 3rd inning for the Lady Billies, number 1 catcher, Ashley Dressel.
Top of the 3rd inning here. Ashley Dressen at the plate, and it's going to give us Emma Robledo on deck. Nobody on, nobody out here as we start the 3rd. Outside for ball 1. The pitch. High for ball 2. 2-0 the count here on Ashley Dressing. Ashley's leading off here at the top of the third. Nobody on, nobody out. High for ball 3. 3-0 the count to Ashley Dressing. Pitch. Outside, strike 1. Here's the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. A little wide for ball 4. Puts the leadoff runner on here, starting third. We bring Emma Robledo up to bat with Carly Reyes warming up on deck. So nobody out here. Top of the third.
16, second baseman, Emma Robledo.
And the pitch. Emma was reaching for that one. Strike 1. 0-1 count here. We have Ashley Dressing on first. Nobody out here. Top of the third. Emma steps in. She fouls that one back. And bring the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Had a runner at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That flies that one off down the third base line. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. High for ball 2. Evens up the count on Robledo. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Top of the third. Ashley Dressing standing on first. And threw the leadoff walk to start the inning. Robledo steps in. And the pitch. High for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Emma hits that one. Doesn't quite get through. Shortstop's able to corral that, flip it over to second, get the force out for the first out of the inning. So in the fielder's choice, Emma Robledo safe at first. That's going to bring Carly Reyes up to the plate with Cameron Robinson on deck. One out here, top of the third.
19, first baseman, Carly Reyes.
And the pitch. Avery hit, that's a fly ball out to the right fielder. Underneath it, brings it in for the second out of the inning. So top of the third, 2 outs here.
25, third baseman, Cameron Robinson.
Emma Robledo on first, 2 outs here. Cameron Robinson up to the bat. That says Cameron Robinson on first. Sorry, at the plate. It's Emma Robledo at first. Cameron hits that off the front of the bat. Little dribbler back to the pitcher. That'll be the third out of the inning. So going into the bottom of the third, Lady Billies down 2-0.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Arabians, 44, first baseman Mackenzie McClellan.
Here we are, bottom of the third. Nobody on, nobody out. Called for strike one. Oh, the count here. Starting the top of the third. Swing and a miss for strike two. Oh, the count here. Top of the third. Swing and a miss for strike three. Tipped that ball and Miss Dressen held on to it for the out. One out here. Bottom of the third. Nobody on, one out. The Lady Billies currently down 2-0. And the pitch. It's called strike one. Oh, the count. And the pitch. A little high for ball one. And it's the count, 1-1.
0-0 catcher Ali Taylor.
The count here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. 1-2 the count. pitch. Ball down, foul down third baseline. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 count. There's the changeup, just a little short. Good pitch though. Changed the hitter's timing, eye level a little bit. So that's going to even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Avery gets her sign. The pitch. Called strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
22, center fielder, Megan Runyon.
2 outs here. Nobody on, nobody out. Nobody on, 2 outs. For some reason, those two things just go together, and I rattle them off way too quick. Outside for ball 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. 1-0 the count. Little dribbler down first base line, foul. Evens up the count, 1-1. To count here, 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Nobody on base. Avery gets her sign. And the pitch. Yeah. Called strike 3 for the third out of the inning. So after 3 complete.
3 complete, your score, the Devine Ravens 2, Fredericksburg Lady Billies 0.
Lady Billies still down 2-0. Hopefully we come back here at the top of the 4th and get the bats going and put some runs on the board. All right, here we go.
Top of the 4th inning for the Lady Billies, number 10, center fielder, Emery St. Pierre.
Top of the 4th inning here. We got Emery St. Pierre starting us off, and Avery Holland on deck. Lady Billies had the bases loaded 1 inning, and I believe they had runners at second and third, and they just haven't been able to string enough hits together to get that goose egg off the board. First pitch called strike. So hopefully here, as they get through the lineup the second time, hopefully the Lady Billies can start to get their timing a little bit more, or maybe get some more base runners. They haven't had a problem getting base runners. It's just pushing them across. So 0-1 to count. There's a nice drive by Emery, and the center fielder gets underneath it for the first out. We've had several hits like that. Carly had one. Ems now had, I think, 2 that way. But we've had several hits now where
Avery Holland.
It's solid, but they didn't get all of it. So, like I said, they just seem to be off just a little bit. But so 1 out here, top of the 4th. That's going to bring Avery Holland to the plate with Maddie, excuse me, on deck. Maddie Kirkham on deck. So 1 out here, top of the 4th. Low for ball 1. One of the count here with 1 out, top of the 4th. High for ball 2. 2-0 the count here. And the pitch. It's a little high, but Blue liked it. Called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. One out here, top of the 4th. Avery Holland up to bat. Low and outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count. There's a squibber down to second baseman, able to come up and make the throw to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Brings Maddie Kirkham to the plate.
Brings the bat number 8, right fielder, Madison Kirkham.
Come on, Madison.
And the pitch. Ball 1. So we got Maddie Kirkham at the plate and Giovanna Viveros on deck. Pitch. There's a foul ball on the first base line. Bring the count to 1-1. The count here with 2 outs. And the pitch.
Out of play, heads up.
Down first baseline again. One ball, 2 strikes. Here on Miss Kirkham. 2 outs here. Top of the 4th inning. Low and inside. And even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. pitch. Low for the ball 3. That's going to load the count 3-2. Two outs here, top of the 4th. Nobody on for the Lady Billies. Full count to Maddie. And the pitch. That's going to drop in for a single. First base line for Miss Maddie Kirkham. 2-out single by Maddie. Gives us a base runner with 2 outs here on the top of the 4th. It brings up Giovanna.
Number 7 designated player, Giovanna Viveros.
And it's going to bring Olivia on deck. Giovanna, I believe, she struck out her last at-bat. She had a couple of solid foul balls, so if she can get that timing down, keep something in the green, Lady Billies will be business here. A little 2-out rally. Inside for ball 1. Count. Giovanna hits that one hard to the gap. That's going to make it to the fence. That's going to score Maddie. That's going to score Maddie. Giovanna trips. Wow. Okay. So Giovanna hits a solid shot to the gap that gets all the way to the fence. On her way to rounding first base, she trips. And Maddie Kirkham was on first. As she's rounding third, she trips. But Giovanna was able to get back up and get back to first base. And Maddie was able to get up and score. So with 2 outs here, Lady Billies have a little rally going on. And we have Lady Billies are down 2-1. Top of the 4th. So Devine's got a little powwow here. Lady Billies put 1 on the board. We got 2 outs here. Top of the 4th. They're down 2-1, and we're back to the top of our lineup with Olivia Finley coming up to bat. See if we can keep this 2-out rally going, get a few more runs on the board.
Top of the order, number 2, shortstop Olivia Finley.
Giovanna on first. 2 outs here. Olivia steps in. Low and outside for ball 1. One 0 the count. And the pitch. Foul ball off the front of the plate. It's going to even up the count. 1-1. The count. And the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Outfield has their shift on for Olivia. She can get ahead of one just a little bit and pull it. There's a big gap in right center field. And the pitch. Chase that one a little bit. It's going to even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. That's a gapper. Going to get the force at second base for the 3rd out of the inning. So Lady Billies were able to get 1 back in that inning. It brings the score 2-1. Devine up as we go into the bottom of the 4th. All right, here we go, starting off the bottom of the 4th. Nobody on, nobody out. Lady Billies were able to bring 1 run across in the last inning to cut the lead in half. Devine is up 2-1 here as we start the 4th, bottom of the 4th. Avery steps in, gets her sign. Ground ball to Emma at second, tosses over to Carly over at first, for the 1st out. Like that, 1 pitch, 1 out. Let's go with that. Let's get back up to the plate and start swinging the bat somewhere.
Brings the bat for the Arabians, number 8, left fielder, Dawn Morris.
One out here, bottom of the 4th. No defensive changes from what I can see.
Nice.
Okay, strike 1 call. Still got the original starting defense out there. We'll go over that again here in just a moment. Avery gets her sign. 0-1 the count here. Ground ball to Olivia at short. Over to Carly at first for the out.
Way to go, girl. Way to go.
So that's got defense again, in case you missed it earlier. Avery Holland pitching. Ashley Dressen behind the plate. Carly Reyes at first. Emma Robledo at second. Olivia Finley at
Number
short.
11, pitcher, Hillary
Cameron
Barnett.
Robinson at third. Left field is Robbie Griffin. Center field is Emery St. Pierre. And right field is Maddie Kirkham. So 2 down here. Bottom of the 4th. Avery gets her sign. The pitch. That foul ball out. Back over the dugout. That's 0-1 the count. Two down here, bottom of the 4th. 0-1 the count. Avery gets her sign. And the pitch. High for ball 1. Evens it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs here. Bottom of the 4th. Nobody on. Foul ball out down the first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. sign and the pitch. Ground ball to Olivia, over to first, Carly for the out. Third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Devine. That'll take us to the top of the 5th with the Lady Billies.
After
I believe
4
Ashley
complete,
Dressen will be up to
score,
start the
Devine
inning.
Indians 2, Lady Billies 1. Leading off the top of the 5th for the Lady Billies, number 1, catcher Ashley Dressen.
Ashley stepping in here, top of the 5th. Nobody on, nobody out. See if we can get. Fouls that one back. For strike 1. Ashley's sporting a new bat this evening. Let's see her break that bad boy in. 0-1 the count. Top of the 5th. Nobody on, nobody out. The pitch. And that's fouled back into the stands. It's 0-2 the count. No balls, 2 strikes to Ashley. He fouls that one right at the fence and drops in for foul ball. Count remains 0-2. To the count here, top of the 5th. Lady Billies down 2-1. Ashley gets under that one a little bit. Flare to second base for the first out of the inning. That's going to
number 16, second baseman Emma Robledo.
That brings Emma up to bat. There's 1 out here, top of the 5th. Foul ball coming back in. 1 out here, top of the 5th as Emma steps to the plate. The pitch. And she hits that one. It flares out, and the left fielder is able to run in and make the snag off her shoelaces. That'll be 2 outs here.
19, first baseman Carly Reyes.
Brings Carly to the plate with 2 outs here, top of the 5th. And the pitch. Called strike 1. Oh, 1 to count here to Carly. Got 2 outs, top of the 5th. And she fouls that one back. 0-2 the count here, 2 outs. Oh, 2 count. Reyes at the plate. He fouls that one back.
Heads up.
Count remains. No balls and 2 strikes. A high for ball 1. Good eye by Carly. Two outs here. One ball, 2 strikes. And she flares that one. And falls in foul territory. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strike. Good hustle between the catcher and the first baseman, but neither one of them quite get there in time. Keeps the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, Lady Billy's still down 2-1.
Leading off for the Arabians, bottom of the 5th inning, number 7, shortstop, and that's Wheels.
Here we go, start the bottom of the 5th. Lady Billy's down 2-1. The defense can hold here, get back and see if we can get those bats warmed up a little bit. First pitch called strike. 0-1 the count here. Starting off the bottom of the fifth. Nobody on, nobody out. And ball hit back up the middle for a single. Lead-off single.
Second baseman, Celia Gutierrez.
So we got a runner at first here. Nobody out. Bottom of the fifth. Attempted bunt. Goes foul. 0-1 the count. Runner at first. 0-1 the count. Another attempted bunt. Also rolls foul. So 0-2 the count. Nobody out here. Runner at first in the bottom of the fifth. 0-2 count on the hitter. And the pitch. Swing. Strike three called. First out of the inning. So we got one down. Runner at first.
Number 10, third baseman, Ariana Ramirez.
And the pitch. Ball's hit to left field. Off the fence. There we go. It's going to be a stand-up double. Runner holds up at third. Throw coming in from the outfield is able to keep the runner from coming across, but
Number 44, first baseman, Mackenzie McClellan.
Devine now takes got runners at second and third with one out. 2-1 lead here. One out here. And the pitch. It's a pop up. Carly looks like she's going to get under that. There you go. Foul ball, pop up in foul territory there over towards first base. Carly's able to come underneath it for the second out of the inning.
Brings it back 0-0. Catcher, Allie Taylor.
So we got two outs here. Bottom of the fifth. The Lady Arabians have runners at second and third. And two outs. Gets her sign, the pitch. A little outside for ball one. Avery gets her sign, and the pitch. Ground ball to Olivia at short, over to Carly at first for the third out of the inning. So, Lady Arabians leave two stranded.
After 5 complete, your score, the Devine Arabians 2, Fredericksburg Lady Billies 1.
Come back to the top of the sixth.
Third baseman, Cameron Robinson.
All right, Lady Billies up here, top of the sixth, down 2-1. The sun's starting to set a little bit. Lady Billies are running out of chances here. Nobody on, nobody out here to start the top of the sixth inning. Got Cameron Robinson at the plate and Emery St. Pierre on deck. See if the ladies can warm up here. Fouled back on the bunt attempt. 0-1 the count. Let's see if that helps Cameron square one up. 0-1 the count here. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the sixth. Call for strike two. 0-2 the count. And the pitch. Fouls that one back. Count remains 0-2 here. Starting off the sixth inning, nobody on, nobody out. To the count here on Robinson. And the pitch. A swing and a miss for strike three. That'll be the first out. Here the sixth inning. Nobody on, one out.
Number 10, center fielder, Emery St. Pierre.
Emery St. Pierre. Coming up to bat. Last time up, Emery hit a flare to right center field. Just didn't get all of it, and center fielder was able to run underneath it. See if she can level one out here. First pitch, called strike. Lady Arabians are playing to that last hit. There's a very large gap behind the shortstop there in left center field. And the pitch. Oh, she holds up on that one for ball one. She thought about swinging at that high pitch, but was able to stop herself. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to Miss Emery. One out here, top of the sixth. And fouls that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes on Emery. One out here, top of the sixth. Emery hits that one back to the pitcher and throws it to first in time for the out. That's 2 outs here. Top of the sixth. It's going to bring Avery Holland to the plate.
Number 9, the pitcher, Avery Holland.
2 down here, top of the sixth. Two on the score here. Lady Billies down 2-1. And the pitch. Outside call for strike one. And the pitch. It's a hard ground ball right to the first baseman. The unassisted out at first base for the 3rd out of the inning. Lady Billies come back for the bottom of the 6th. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bottom of the 6th inning here.
Bottom of the 6th inning for the Arabians. Leading off 22, center fielder, Megan Runyon.
Lady Billies down 2-1 here as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And that sun is starting to set, and I apologize. It's probably putting a little bit of a glare on the screen, but there's not much I'm going to be able to do with that for the next 10 minutes or so. Outside for ball 1. The count here, bottom of the 6th. And the pitch, low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Two of the count here. Bottom of the 6th inning, nobody on, nobody out. A line drive to Carly Reyes at first for the unassisted out. So that'll be the first out of the inning. As a heads-up play by Carly.
Number 9 for the Arabians, Dazzling Tornado.
So 1 out here. Bottom of the 6th. Line ball back to Avery. It's over to Carly for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 down here. Bottom of the 6th.
Number 8, left fielder, Dawn Morse.
Nobody on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Little high for ball 1. Line drive just past Emma towards center field. So that puts 1 aboard for the Lady Arabians. Runner at first with 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th.
Batting for the Arabians, 11, the pitcher, Hillary Barnett.
And player calls time. Going to go conference with the third base coach. Runner at first, 2 outs. And the runner takes second. So now we got a runner at second. On the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. To the count here with 2 outs. Runner at second here with 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Oh, that pitch got away from Mayford a little bit over Ashley's head. The runner takes third, so it'll be ball 1. I think that was a rise ball that just got away from her a little bit. Out of Ashley's reach there behind the plate, so the runner advances to third on the wild pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Ooh-wee. Called ball for Second ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two the count. And the pitch. Fouled that one off. Count remains 2-2. The pitch. Fly ball to right field that drops in. Maddie got over there, couldn't quite corral it. So that's going to bring another run across the board. That'll make the score 3-1 on the E9.
Brings up number 7 shortstop, Jeanette Rios.
So 2 down here, bottom 6. Lady Billies down 3-1 now. Coach is getting a courtesy runner for his pitcher.
Courtesy runner for the Arabians.
So bottom of 6.
Courtesy runner number 2, Leah Herrera.
2 outs. Runner at second. And the pitch. Called strike 1. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Change up, a little outside for ball 1. There's the pitch. A fly ball. Looks like Emma's under it at second base for the pop-up for the 3rd out of the inning. So the score now after 6 complete is Lady Arabians 3,
complete, the score, the
Billies 1.
3, Fredericksburg Lady Billies 1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, starting the top of the 7th inning. There's a ground ball by Madison, and out to second, over to first for the 1st out. Lady Billies down to their final 2 outs, down 3-1 here.
Number 7 designated player, Giovanna Viveros.
And Giovanna up to bat now with Olivia Finley on deck. So Lady Billies down to their final 2 outs here. Let's see if we can get something going maybe. Giovanna with a single up to center. So with 1 out, we got a runner at first as Olivia Finley comes up to bat. So 1 out here. Top of 7. Lady Billies got a base runner at first at the back to the top of our order here. Olivia is due. Low outside for ball 1.
Number 2, shortstop, Olivia Finley.
Yeah. 1-0 the count here with 1 out. Runner at first base. Olivia Finley. Got Ashley Dressen on deck. High for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes with 1 out here. Two of the count. And the pitch. And balls. Olivia tries to lay that one down third base line and pops it up foul, and the third baseman comes up, makes a diving catch for out number 2. So Ashley Dressen up.
Number 1, catcher, Ashley.
Let's get a little
Dressen.
2-out rally going here. A little 2-out rally going. Ashley Dressen here. Got a runner at first. Giovanna over at first here with 2 outs. Should be going on any contact. That foul ball down the third baseline. 0-1 is the count. The count. 2 outs here. Top of the 7th. Again, Lady Billies down to their last out here. We got a runner at first. Outside for ball 1. Evens the count. 1 apiece. That sun is finally setting.
Come on, Ashley.
She's got
You got it.
1-1 the count here for Dressen. A swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battle, Ashley.
Top of 7. And the pitch. Low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Giovanna Viveros reached on a single. She's over at first base. We got 2 outs here. 2-2 the count. Ashley Dressen at the plate. Top of the 7th. Ashley gets under that one. And popped up to the third baseman for the 3rd and final out. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be your ball game. So the Lady Billies fall to the Devine Arabians tonight, 3-1.
Fredericksburg Lady Billies 1.
And again, if anybody's interested, the Lady Billies basketball team will be playing. Tip-off should be right at 7 o'clock over on Billies.live. Thank you very much for tuning in. God bless.